Hey guys, Major again, your favorite Canadian YouTuber, and guess what? That's right, Hulk versus Doomsday. Now, once again, this is going to be a 2-in-1. I'm going to be reacting to both Screw Attack and Animation Rewind's versions of Hulk versus Doomsday. I've already seen Animation Rewind's version, but it was a little while ago, and I don't remember everything that happened, just some of it. So, hopefully I won't be blank the entire time I watch that video. Otherwise, this video wouldn't be very entertaining to watch. To be honest, I don't know what to expect from this. See, what Animation Rewind does is usually he takes a specific version or incarnation of each character and chooses specific circumstances for the fight to make things fair. What Screw Attack usually does is they usually just take every single version, incarnation of both characters and just mesh them all together into one, despite the fact that it causes a lot of very confusing problems that they don't seem to recognize or look into. Although, if Screw Attack does that with their battle between Hulk versus Doomsday, I'm not sure if that's really going to help Doomsday much, because, no, the Hulk, if they use Hulk's World Breaker feats, then Hulk's going to have quite the advantage. If they give Doomsday his New 52 feats, then I don't think that's really going to help him that much, because, New 52 Doomsday is not as strong as Post-Crisis Doomsday. If anything, that's just going to give him even more weaknesses to his feats. So that's definitely not going to help. Then again, if they use other versions of the Hulk, they're probably going to give him more weaknesses as well. Even though World Breaker Hulk has some extreme durability, they just mesh it all together. It's really going to confuse things. Keep in mind, this video is going to be at least 35 minutes long, if not more. Probably more, about 40 more or less. I don't know. It depends on how long I talk for. Well, I guess we're just gonna have to watch both these things and find out. I got Animation Rewinds right here, and Screw Attacks right here. Right. Animation Rewind made his version first. In fact, he actually made this episode one day before Amy vs. Ramona came out. And Amy vs. Ramona was the episode that announced that Hulk was going to be in Death Battle. Seems weird, like that episode came out just one day after Animation Rewind's Hulk vs. Doomsday. Weird. Now, I guess I don't have much to say, really. Sorry. Hope I'm not getting sick. Alright. Animation Rewind. You came first, so you're up first. Let's do this. Alright. Oh yeah, the scarce joke.
The first we hear comes from Ice Poseidon. This guy is a Twitch streamer with around 200,000 followers, and while he was playing Pokemon Go today... Whoa, it's not scarce here, but someone just as monotone, your host, Animation Rewind. Welcome to the 107th episode of...
Oh, Animation Rewind, you and your memes. Bet we all love it.
Be sure to check out the older content, but if you know how the game is played, then let's get ready for the fight. Tonight's episode was animated.
Yeah, I told you, I don't remember everything. I totally forgot about that scarce joke, for example.
And subscribe. Speaking of tonight's battle, we have an incredible fight between Hulk and Doomsday. But not just any Hulk or any Doomsday. We're specifically going to use World Breaker Hulk and Post-Crisis Doomsday.
Yeah.
So with all this being said,
I remember that.
Cartoon Fight Club's 107 round of fighters. Bruce Banner was not a simple man, although he always wished he was. Ironically, Bruce is one of the calmest people you would ever come across. As a scientist, he knows plenty about biochemistry and how chemical balances in the brain works. He spends plenty of time working on his anger management skills and has pretty much mastered the art of controlling his emotions. However, thanks to a
True, he does have some control states in his Hulk form.
to piss him off, you will face a wrath angrier than this.
Hey! What the?
Well, maybe not angrier than that, but you'll face something pretty darn close. As stated earlier, the specific incarnation of Hulk being used for this episode.
I definitely don't remember that.
World Breaker
And I wish I had
the
it.
most powerful incarnation of Hulk there is. He's strong enough to bust planets with a few punches, fast enough to catch Quicksilver at full speed, and durable enough to survive black holes like they're nothing. He also has immunity to diseases and viruses, accelerated healing, longevity resistance to mind control, and is very skilled in hand-to-hand combat.
True.
Breaker Hulk is so durable that he can withstand extreme temperatures hotter than the sun.
Yeah, he took the force of over 1,000 supernovas without a scratch.
Human Torch's full Nova Blast did nothing to the Hulk. If you're lucky enough to even hurt the Hulk, it's not going to be long until his healing factor kicks in and regenerates that all back. Crazy as it sounds, Hulk is strong enough to bend and break pure adamantium.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
He defeated the demon known as the Nameless One. That fight destroyed the entire universe that they were in.
Oh, yeah, I definitely remember that.
Time barrier. If these multiple universe-level feats don't get you to understand Hulk's power, nothing will. However, believe it or not, even the Hulk is imperfect. He acts purely out of
Still,
range
if they use Hulk's Worldbreaker feats, then I definitely got a feeling that Hulk is gonna win the death battle.
So if another emotion
Unless they're gonna use that screw attack Superman logic.
his power can go down just as fast as it can go up. Overall, the Hulk is the living embodiment of rage and anger. He has proven to take on universal forces time and time again. However, because
So, you guys still think the Hulk can't beat Broly? Okay, sorry, you know, I'm not gonna start any arguments in the comments. That was probably too late, because I think I just did.
Doomsday.
Let's do this.
Long before the civilized Kryptonian society you've been used to seeing in the media, a barbaric and prehistoric race predominantly populated the planet. These beasts were violent and hell-bent on destruction. As of today, the remains of this race are practically gone. But thanks to one menace, they are definitely not forgotten. Meet the beast who killed Superman himself, Goku.
Okay, I think I sort of remember this.
Meet Saitama. No, that doesn't sound right either. Oh, here we go. Meet
Doomsday. Okay, I definitely forgot about the hit markers.
Baby, it's triple!
Well, it's a good thing he didn't add the oh yeah, because, well, that'd be funny. It doesn't really fit with a sort of a sad-ish thing like this. Especially, with that one's expression.
Kryptonian biology, it's not hard to figure out why. Prehistoric Kryptonians like Doomsday are physically stronger and far more durable than modern Kryptonians. Doomsday's sharp bones are also sharp enough to pierce through modern Kryptonian skin. Doomsday's signature ability is his regeneration. Technically, Doomsday is immortal, and he can't be permanently sent to death. But when he is killed, he comes back to life.
Yes, he can be physically killed, but he always comes back no matter what.
This trait has been lost with modern Kryptonians and has been evolutionarily replaced with the ability to gain power from yellow stars, which is something Doomsday or prehistoric Kryptonians can't do. In fact, the only reason why Doomsday killed Superman is because it took him multiple tries, and when he fully became immune to Superman's current state, he was able to finally put him down. But keep in mind, Doomsday's immunity isn't linear and doesn't scale to other characters. Even though he became immune to Superman, the Superman immunity that his body built meant nothing against his balance.
Yes, it was only exclusively to Superman and no one else.
Eventually, Doomsday did become immune to all three of those characters, but it costed him the price of death to gain that power.
A lot of deaths.
facing an opponent for the first time, it is certainly possible to have Doomsday killed.
Yep.
It's not easy, but it is possible. And depending on how
Yeah,
badly he's beaten,
Yeah, the Hulk definitely has more than enough strength and power to do
and
so.
on rare occasions, even centuries. Overall, Doomsday has a wide range of powers.
I hope they actually I hope that Death Battle actually actually thinks this through and knows why and how he kills Superman for these following reasons. Otherwise, they're just gonna screw up again.
With no prep. Let the battle begin.
Okay.
Without power, there is nothing. I control my own future.
Indeed you do, Bruce. Alright, so exactly how does this fight go again? Wait, the thing was already falling before Doomsday got there. Hey. Alright, let's see how this goes. I don't entirely remember everything that happened in this fight, just some of it. Oh, that's not a good idea. Huh? Okay, yeah, I don't remember him getting dragged through the core, but it's still gonna take more than that. I'm pretty sure it's gonna take more than that to break his face. Oh, I think he's going World Breaker. Or not. Oh. Ouch. And shatter? Yep, shatter. Oh, you're in trouble now, Doomsday. Yeah. Oh, you're definitely in trouble now. Ooh. And the planets. Yep, they destroyed the planet. I knew it. I remember that. Sun. Ay, ouch. Yeah.
Only 90s kids will remember that.
What the? Okay. I definitely don't remember that. And once again, I wish I hadn't remember that.
Well, it looks like Doomsday met his doom. Now, before we discuss
Yeah.
why Hulk wins, I want to give a super huge shout out to the battle animator, Saiyan Warlord X. Surprisingly, this was one of his first animations, and if you enjoyed it,
Yeah,
head on
this
over
guy
to
is
his
good.
channel and subscribe. Now, let's
Can't wait to see
discuss
more from him.
Hulk versus Doomsday, but let's be honest for a second. If Doomsday and Hulk got into a fight, the only real loser would be humanity. The
Yeah.
last
Oh,
thing
yeah.
any planet needs is two of the most destructive comic book characters square off in a fight to the death. But eventually, only one can be claimed as the winner, and that man
true.
is known as.
Oh.
Okay, enough with that meme. I've used it far too much.
Yeah, I remember that.
Comparison.
Okay, no, I don't remember that, but
It won't go, but it's
yeah,
not.
he's using that a lot.
The actual winner is
I'm so
Hulk. And
I'm so glad that I'm not wearing headphones or earbuds or anything.
Strong enough to bend and break pure adamantium, he defeated a demon known as the Nameless One, and that fight destroyed an entire universe. He even thunderclapped an entire time barrier. These are various universal-level feats, and quite frankly, this is only the beginning. But that's not the main argument that needs to be tackled. Most of you
Wow.
are questioning,
If Doomsday can beat Superman, then why would he lose to the Hulk?
And that's gonna be the the logic that Screw Attack uses, isn't it?
Comes back immune to whatever kills him. And
Yeah.
that's basically the
I got a
short
feeling
version
that's
of how
what's
he
gonna be.
defeated Superman. The only reason why Doomsday killed Superman is because it took him multiple tries and multiple deaths. And Superman had to kill him multiple times in multiple different ways. After a number of deaths, once Doomsday became fully immune to all of Superman's abilities at his current state, he was able to finally put him down. But remember, Doomsday's immunity isn't linear and doesn't scale to other characters. Even though he became immune to Superman, he was still just as defeatable to characters like Darkseid, Radiant, and Imperiex.
Yep.
Eventually, Doomsday did become immune to their power and defeated those characters, but it costed the price of death to gain immunity to those specific characters. Because Doomsday's immunity doesn't scale to everyone, and
I doubt he's gonna come back after he loses to the Hulk.
facing the Hulk for
Or at least not for a long time.
is not something he can easily claim victorious against. Now, technically, Doomsday is eventually going to regenerate and come back from this death. But depending on how badly he's beaten, his healing comas can last days, months, years, and on rare occasions, even centuries. After a year's worth of time, the Hulk can be anywhere.
So far, you guys are probably getting bored of this video, aren't you? Sorry.
Giving Hulk the round 1 win is completely fair and sensible. Doomsday has lost many battles before, and Worldbreaker Hulk is technically undefeated. Hulk has never lost a fight yet in his Worldbreaker form. Hulk's other forms have lost battles before, but so far, his Worldbreaker state has yet to be surpassed or killed. That's not to say he can't be surpassed, but so far, he remains on top.
Yeah.
Now, if you
As far as I know, the comics are still continuing, kind of like Dragon Ball Super, for example. Could be wrong. I'm not entirely sure.
Likes, there will be a rematch. Also, please comment down your own ideas for future episodes of Cartoon Fight Club. They may even become a future episode. And stay tuned, because the next fighters are going to
that'd be interesting with Doomsday coming back after getting killed by the Hulk. See ya. Some things I remember from that video, and some things that I don't remember, but I wish I hadn't remembered. Alright, so, well, now let's see how Death Battle does it. I got a feeling they're going to completely ignore everything that Animation Rewind said, and they're just going to stick to their Screw Attack Superman logic. Of course, that shouldn't be much of a surprise, because this isn't the first time they've done this. Now, before we actually get to this one, I just remembered that the Versus series that I'm making called Show Off Showdown. Soon, I'm actually planning on doing the Hulk versus Godzilla. In fact, I've actually got a very talented friend working on animation right now. So, I'm not sure how long it's going to take, but I've already written the prelude on DeviantArt, if you want to see it. Alright, it's been at almost 19 minutes. Yeah, I got a feeling this video is going to be about 40 minutes long. Now, right, well, time for the death battle, right now.
Before we get into the episode, I have something very important to tell you.
Huh?
Our new game, Super Rad Ray Gun, just launched on Steam for PC, Mac, and Linux. With over 20 unique levels, 3 modes of play, and tongue-in-cheek story of 1980s politics, it's a whole lot of value for just $9.99.
1980 politics?
Pick it up by November 15th, and we'll even give you the soundtrack featuring music from Phantom NK and Bubble Pipe Media for free. Click the link in the description after the video and get your copy today.
Sorry. Alright, here we go. Let's do this.
Pure, unadulterated rage. Usually, in a stressful situation, you'd want to avoid this sort of emotion in order to keep yourself focused.
Unless you're a giant rampaging pile of muscles, like these two.
Dr. Bruce Banner, the Incredible Hulk.
And Doomsday, the monster who killed Superman.
Yep.
He's whiz and I'm boomstick,
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Oh, it is gonna be 3D. Yeah, I was thinking that.
Each of us
So far, it looks good.
oftentimes There dwells a mighty
Alright, let's do
and
this.
raging fury. And this suits no one better than the mild-mannered scientist, Bruce Banner.
Mm-hmm.
Because when Bruce gets angry, oh boy, you wouldn't like him when he's angry.
Dr.
Yep.
Robert Bruce Banner
And-
may have grown up with few friends,
Yeah.
but what he lacked in popularity, he made up 10.
Keep in mind, I've seen the
However, in spite of
I've seen the
his gifts, he
preview
was
for
never
both
enough
characters, so I probably won't have much to say until they get to the details they haven't mentioned yet.
Bruce was so smart that his alcoholic dad literally thought he was a monster and expressed that to Bruce pretty thoroughly. God damn! How much distance do you think you got there, Wiz?
9, 10 feet.
Man, with an arm like that, he could really go
Major child abuse.
like the nut house after he murdered his wife right in front of Bruce. Aw.
Understandably traumatized,
Hey.
Bruce coped by creating an imaginary friend to talk to.
You know, I had an imaginary friend once.
You did. What was his name?
Dad.
Oh, oh my God.
Well, Bruce's friend served as an emotional outlet all the way through his
Boomstick.
college graduation.
Please don't bring that
However,
up.
his advice to Bruce was oftentimes destructive.
So when the U.S. military recruited Bruce to make weapons, it was actually kind of fitting.
Bruce was tasked with developing a gamma bomb, which would use gamma radiation to target enemy weapons buildings without endangering human lives.
No.
At least that's what Bruce was told.
Surprise, surprise! Gamma radiation is actually pretty fucking harmful. And when it came time to test the bomb and some dumb kid decided to play his harmonica right in the test zone, Bruce asked his assistant to stop the countdown and dashed off to save him. But turns out his assistant was a Russian spy who set off the bomb anyway.
Oh,
On that
I see.
strange day, Bruce's imaginary friend became a real-life terror as he transformed into the Incredible Hulk.
Oh boy. Hey.
Really?
Yes, apparently. Ever
Oh.
since, whenever he's
Oh.
angry, Bruce's body and mind morphs into that of the Hulk's, granting him unmeasurable power.
While he loses Bruce's brain power, the
Yeah.
Hulk is ridiculously strong. He can leap
Yep.
great distances, survive the harshest environments, and most importantly, smash the crap out of everything with his bare fists.
Yep.
He also knows a technique known as the thunderclap, which creates a shockwave that can
Yeah.
hit foes
Who doesn't love the thunderclap?
push back explosions.
Yep.
And if he
Here's
needed
where we get to the.
anything more than that, the Hulk has a healing factor that gives Wolverines a run for his money.
Yeah.
She'd be dead.
He's super strong and super hard to kill. What's not to like?
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's one little detail that kind of ruins the whole experience.
Huh?
Bruce can't really control the Hulk. In fact, the Hulk is his own being, and they both hate each other, vying for dominance over Bruce's body. And yet, Bruce and the Hulk are often reminded how much they depend on each other for survival.
Huh.
Bruce figured
You know-
if he was stuck with his big green Goliath forever, he might as well try using it for good. Eventually
Yeah.
joining the Avengers, Defenders, the Fantastic Four, and
Huh?
even the Illuminati.
Hulk
What?
has held up a
Illuminati?
100 billion-ton
What?
mountain, escaped Earth's gravitational pull with a single jump,
And
Wow.
one time when a planet's tectonic plates started splitting apart, threatening to shatter the whole world.
Are we getting to the World Breaker feats?
Right in there.
Come on, go World Breaker.
Together.
The estimated average mass of a single lithospheric plate is nearly 45 quintillion tons, and the
Come
Hulk
on.
pulled two of these together with nothing but his bare hands.
And he's not just strong and tough, he's more than twice as fast as a fighter jet, which puts him
Right,
over Mach
so-
5 speeds at least.
Right,
and he
so,
can always go faster if he's pissed off enough.
This is because the Savage Hulk's strength is directly related to his anger. The angrier
Yep.
he gets, the more powerful he becomes.
Yep.
In theory, this means his maximum level of strength is potentially infinite. And when he taps into that
True.
immeasurable rage to the fullest, he truly lives up to his name
Is it?
of World Breaker.
Yes!
Stronger.
Let's do
and
this.
Oozing with gamma radiation, the World Breaker Hulk is so powerful, with a single stomp he
Yeah.
created earthquakes felt hundreds of miles away. In his battle with Sentry, basically Marvel Superman,
Oh!
they almost destroyed New York. And when battling another World Breaker Hulk, a single collision between them obliterated an entire planet.
Even the mutant
What?
Dark
What about the universe level feats?
specifically adapts to counter any.
And what about the 1,000
Defense
supernovas?
against the Hulk was to be somewhere else.
Holy hell! Who could even stand up to this madness?
Not many, obviously.
Yep.
Typically, Bruce does his best to contain and limit the Hulk's power.
No,
In fact, world-breaking
yeah.
Hulk is a result of Bruce relinquishing that control entirely. In terms of combat, usually only cosmic beings like Silver Surfer or Zeus have the might to challenge the Hulk.
Oh yeah, like that one time Zeus hit him so hard it burned out his healing factor.
But
Huh?
even gods sometimes have to learn the hard way. You do not mess with the Incredible Hulk.
Yep.
I am a god, you dull creature.
Loki.
Not be bullied by
That scene is always hilarious. Puny God.
What if
Right.
all you had ever
Let's do
known
this.
was hatred and aggression, violence and pain? This life is reality for
YouTube comments, Doomsday. Doomsday guy.
thousands of years
YouTube
ago,
comments.
on a habitable prehistoric planet which would one day be known as Krypton. A scientist named Bertrand intended to engineer the ultimate life form.
Yep, it's another one of those stories, but with
Yeah.
one hell of a twist.
See, at the
Shadow.
time, Krypton was
Me
a
too.
wasteland filled with nothing but sharp rocks,
Okay, sorry.
poisonous air, and violent predators.
Bertrand believed that if he could create something that could live through that, they could survive just about anywhere.
To realize this
I see.
theory, Bertrand acquired an infant from somewhere and, throughout rapidly
He doesn't know where.
process, attempted to transform him into his dream creation.
Oh, don't try to dance around it, Wiz. Bertrand put that little sucker into a baby cannon, blasted him into the wild to get murdered by any number of things, sucked up what was left of him with a vacuum cleaner, and just cloned a new one out of the mess to do it all over again.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah. The idea being each new clone would be stronger than the one before, thus covering millions
see.
of years of evolution in just a few decades.
That doesn't sound like science.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it definitely
After
doesn't.
30 straight years of baby murder, one of the clones finally
Yeah,
survived
like
the
that,
test.
like
Amazed
for
by his
beyond
success,
child
Bertrand
abuse.
named this baby.
Worse, way worse than Bruce's childhood.
But to the rest of the universe,
Oh.
he was their doomsday.
Yeah. Doomsday. Now we're getting to what we didn't hear about.
Reloading as it is, patenting my baby cannon was a good idea.
Successful as Bertrand's experiment was, it was anything
Right.
but a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Turns out, while Doomsday usually appears to be a mindless beast, he remembered every single time Bertrand had him killed. As a result,
Yeah,
Doomsday
that's
had been
not good for him.
intentionally programmed at a genetic level to hate everything that lives.
Bummer. Needless to say, Bertrand was
Does
pretty
he
screwed.
think before he
Because
kills,
even
or
with
does he just
30
kill?
years of development, Bertrand had never quite figured out what to do if his experiment actually worked. Because Bertrand is the worst.
I mean,
Yeah, true.
He did do what he set out to do. He made an 8'10" monster that doesn't need to eat, breathe, or have internal organs to live. It just
Oh, but
kills
he
and
doesn't
kills
have organs.
and kills some more.
Well,
Doomsday possesses
Yeah,
enormous
see.
strength, incredible
Here's what-
durability,
here's
and
what we
poisonous
didn't-
spikes which can
here's
extend. But
the scenes that they didn't tell us about.
Doomsday's
Okay, let's do
greatest
this.
power of all is his ability to adapt to his opponent's powers.
After taking his sweet revenge, Doomsday stowed away on a supply ship and ravaged
Yeah, well,
dozens of planets.
He can only become immune to his opponent's powers
On that
after he
day,
kills them.
Doomsday did the unthinkable. On that day, Doomsday killed Superman. Well,
They-
kind of. He actually put him into a super sleep. After several days, he kind of woke up more powerful.
Yeah, we all know, Wiz. At least Soups took Doomsday down with him. Or maybe not. Turns out, whenever Doomsday dies, he just comes back to life, forever
Yep.
immune to whatever killed him in the first place.
Yep, immune to whatever kills him.
He's been punched to death by Superman, blasted apart by the Radiant's energy, brutally ripped in half, incinerated by Imperiex, and just curb stomped by a Kryptonian horde.
Practically invulnerable at this point, Doomsday's taken on Darkseid, tanking his Omega beams and beating him to near death. He single-handedly defeated most of the Justice League and took on
Keep in mind, he need to be killed by them first and then become immune to their powers. He has never been killed by Hulk, so he's not immune to any of Hulk's powers.
Wonder Woman's arms strong enough to help pull the Earth.
And during his rematch with the Man of Steel, after witnessing Doomsday survive an explosion equivalent to 1
still
million
nothing compared to the
nukes,
Hulk.
Superman realized that the only way to stop him was to send him to the end of time.
At his most powerful, Doomsday's mere presence can boil the ocean and disintegrate buildings. A casual casual stroll across Africa made wildebeest an endangered species just for walking around. But what he's got in strength, he really lacks in brains.
Not that he's dumb,
true.
he just literally lacks a brain. More often than not, Doomsday is little more than a one-track mind-killing machine. This makes his intentions predictable, and a clever opponent could use this to, say, lead him into a trap. And should that foe come up with a new way to hurt Doomsday, he could be killed.
Still, that's gonna be pretty goddamn hard to do.
Yeah, but still, the Hulk definitely has the potential to kill Doomsday, as we saw in the first video. Alright, let's do this.
End this debate once and for all.
But first, Wiz won't stop talking about this thing, so he wants to tell you about it.
Alright, what is that?
As a man of science, I analyze everything, from the color I drive to the razor that shaves my face. I only use a razor I've scientifically proven
another one of those advertisements, huh?
I use Harry's. Thanks to their factory in Germany,
another one?
Harry's produces quality razors at half the price. Just $2 a blade. Harry's sleek 5-blade razor offers
didn't they already advertise a similar shaving ad for this? For something similar to this but different? I think it was dollarshave.com or something like that.
Send you a trial set absolutely free when you subscribe. Just pay $3 for shipping. And as a viewer of Death Battle, you can get a free bottle of post-shave balm, which soothes and relieves skin after shaving and helps reduce redness. Just enter the code DEATHBATTLE at checkout.
Maybe I'll look into it.
Head on over to harrys.com by clicking the link in the description below and get your free trial set and post-shave balm. Just remember, use the code DEATHBATTLE at checkout.
But right now, it's time for a Death Battle!
Let's do this. What's that? Wait, what's with all the people? Why is everyone all colored? That makes no sense. Why is everyone colored? Ow. Oh, an Avengers pod, huh? Interesting animation. Ugly what? Right. Let's do this! So far, so good. Yeah. Yeah. So far, the battle's not going very far, but once he takes off the Hulk to the point of World Breaker, he's done for. It's definitely going to take a lot more than that to kill the Hulk. It's not over yet. Right, well. Oh, he's using a police car as boxing gloves? Nice! Very nice. Awesome. Has he ever done that before? Not sure.
Okay, Spiky Beard.
Spiky Beard? Thunderclap. Remember, the Hulk has never killed Doomsday before. He's never even met Doomsday before. Or at least not on, right now. So really, he's not immune to any of Hulk's powers, and there's really nothing that the Hulk can do to kill him. I mean that there really isn't anything that Doomsday can do to kill the Hulk, as far as I'm aware. Oh, you're in trouble now, Doomsday. And there's really nothing to prevent the Hulk from killing Doomsday, since the Hulk can never since the Hulk never killed Doomsday before. He's fighting Doomsday for the first time. Doomsday is going down. Come on. Come on, Hulk. Rip him in half. Ow! Is that all? What the? What the? Oh, come on. It's gonna take more than that. What the? What the? Oh no. Screw attack. You didn't. What? What?
Oh, that was beautiful.
With the Hulk's
What?
immeasurable power and Doomsday's
Alright.
impossible
Let's hear the
immortality,
excuse.
it truly felt like a fight between an unstoppable force and an immovable object.
Hulk may have had the advantage in raw strength, at least at his full potential, but Doomsday could certainly hold his ground. His victories against the likes of Superman and Darkseid prove he can take a hit from someone strong enough to break planets.
And by
Is it-
experience, Doomsday had the speed advantage. He regularly fights foes with light speed capabilities, while that kind of speed is an extreme rarity in the
He was only able to beat them after they killed him the first time.
Pace within a one-on-one match was Sentry, and that was when he was at his most powerful stage, Worldbreaker Hulk.
So overall, Hulk had strength and Doomsday had speed, but neither completely outclassed the other. At first glance, this one looked like it could go either way.
Which means the devil's in the very tiny details.
So why couldn't the Hulk's infinite strength just keep rising and eventually overwhelm Doomsday?
Yeah.
Well, even assuming Hulk's strength was infinite, his healing factor was not. Don't get me wrong, it can only be overtaxed by hits from absurdly powerful beings such as Zeus or Sentry, whom Doomsday certainly compares.
Naturally, Doomsday's
But
crazy strength and
Sentry
speed
hit Hulk with the force of over 1,000 supernovas. Hulk didn't even get a single scratch from
Like a
that.
giant green monster, but he's still technically human, and his power directly correlates with his anger. A human being's anger stems from an increase in hormones and adrenaline in the body. However, the brain can only produce these chemicals at such a rate for a limited time, eventually giving up and turning apathetic. Therefore, Hulk's limitless power could never have existed without his healing factor. It's the key. It allowed his body to continue producing hormones and adrenaline far beyond the norm, theoretically an endless supply. Thus,
Well, while
increasing
a normal human being's anger does have a limit,
Doomsday overtaxing
and see,
his healing
the
factor
Hulk's
meant Hulk could
anger
change his
hormones don't
rate.
seem to ever stop until someone manages to calm them down.
Impact forced the Hulk to turn back into Bruce Banner, including that battle between Worldbreaker Hulk and Sentry. With his healing power beaten down, he literally couldn't keep himself angry enough to stay in Hulk mode.
I love science, but there's still one more thing. Thanks to his battles with Superman and other Kryptonians, Doomsday has evolved to a point where it's basically impossible to kill him with brute force alone.
So Hulk couldn't have killed him by just
Really?
being angry enough to punch harder than Doomsday ever felt.
Precisely.
Is he-
Here's the proof. Superman and Doomsday eventually had a rematch, in which Superman was much more powerful than their first battle. As we discussed before, Superman's
He
power
was
is
only
also
able to beat Superman because Superman killed him multiple times first.
Story, he'd begun to discover that.
But try as he might, despite his increased power, Supes couldn't kill Doomsday with blunt force a second time.
Ultimately, Doomsday's
Because he's immune to his brute force.
blasted with energy, being beaten
After he was killed by him the first
from
time.
multiple sources,
And other times.
just didn't have the options available to take Doomsday
See,
out. before
those are
he got
exclusive
back.
to Superman only and no one else.
Hulk met his doom. Doomsday.
The winner is Doomsday.
See, all those times he got killed by the Superman, those immunities are only to Superman's force. Wait, what? What?
Hey guys, I'm Ben, I play Wiz, this is Chatty Plays Moonstick, and next up we've got Zorro from One Piece. Stick to our Twitter to find out who he's going to be fighting. Want to watch Death Battle on your big screen? First member to count down.
I'm not really a One Piece fan.
TV apps. It's great, but super important. We just launched a brand new video game. It's Super Rad Ray Gun. Link in the description. Click it. Check it out.
Well, at least they didn't entirely use the Superman logic, screw attack Superman logic, but still, Doomsday. Those immunity only applied to Superman's brute force. He was only able to survive Superman's strength. Those are exclusive to Superman only, because Superman killed him multiple times and became immune to all his strength and powers. This doesn't apply to any other fictional characters. Unless they've already killed Doomsday before. Hulk definitely has more than enough physical strength to eventually kill Doomsday. Saying that Hulk doesn't have enough because they compared to Superman, now I'm not being a fanboy or anything. I'm stating actual facts here. In fact, I don't really look into Marvel that often. I'm not really that much of a. I'm not really 100% big Marvel fan. So like saying that the Hulk isn't strong enough because even Superman's strength wasn't able to kill him. Superman has already killed Doomsday multiple times. Doomsday became immune to all his powers, so the reason why Superman didn't have enough force to kill him was because he was immune to all Superman's strength exclusively. Like, that only applies to Superman, no other characters. So really, just Superman, no one else. That doesn't apply to any other characters, including the Hulk. He's never met the Hulk before. The Hulk has never killed him before, so he's not immune to any of the Hulk strength. He's immune to Superman's strength and other beings who have killed him, like Darkseid, for example. But no one else is. If he's never been killed by them before, then he's not immune to any of their powers or strength. So, yeah. So yeah. He's never been killed by the Hulk before. He's not immune to any of the Hulk's powers. The Hulk is definitely more than capable enough of killing Doomsday. Besides, Screw Attack didn't even mention those universe-level feats. Like the battle with the Nameless One, thunderclapping an entire time period. I think it's safe to say that is definitely more than enough to put Doomsday down for good. When Doomsday is facing someone for the first time, he's likely to get killed. I guess I don't have that much else to say. So yeah. Therefore, I sort of saw this coming. I knew Screw Attack was going to screw it up this time, like they did with a bunch of other battles. I actually thought it was going to be because of the Screw Attack Superman logic, but well, it was partially that. Not 100% that, but just partially. Plus a couple other things. So, never mind. I don't want to. I don't want to start too many arguments in the comments section. Plus, this video is already gone for over 40 minutes. You know what, why don't you comment below, tell me which outcome do you think was more right. Honestly, I think Animation Rewind did a much better job with this. Don't get me wrong, the animation was pretty good, but sometimes graphics aren't everything. Which also applies to both this and video game debates and other stuff, but I'm not going to argue about that. You know, good graphics, but not the best research, not the best outcome. The fight was very cool looking, but that's not the only thing that matters. I guess I'm running out of things to say, aren't I? Perhaps I've said enough already. Either way, this was a good fight. Just doesn't have the best outcome, and nor the best research, but you would expect that from Screw Attack. So, if you ask me, I think Animation Rewind did a much better job. Obviously, Screw Attack had better animation, which is to be expected from them. But They just didn't have the best research, which was also expected from them. I guess I don't have much else to say, really. Well, that's all I have for you today, guys.